Hi, I'm Takoa.
I'm Tiffany.
I'm Kayla.
I'm Marquita.
And we are the Ruth Project. So by now we know that you probably heard about the Ruth Project, and we're very excited. And we just wanted to actually just take a couple of moments just to give you a little bit of better understanding exactly what we're doing. So first off, it's not a conference, not at all.
Not at all.
And right now you don't get to always join us in sitting in, but that is coming. But we're going to keep the surprises to the end. But we just kind of wanted to do just a little bit of an overview. I'm sure if you've already been on Facebook, on Eagle's Nest, you've kind of seen a little promo that kind of took place. But we feel like this might be a little bit more personal. So, a little bit about it. Coco, or otherwise known for as Takoya, but we're going to call her Coco for the series. She's going to let you know a little bit.
Yes, always.
She's going to tell you more about as far as the vision that God gave her, and then we're all just going to kind of chime in. We want you to feel as comfortable as possible with this series, and we're not here to say that we know everything. It's actually just things that God has given us, but also we're doing this as a Facebook web series because we want other people's inputs. What are your thoughts? Things that you've gone through. Actually, we're all Ruths when you think about it. Even males. We don't know the name we can call you, but even males, like you had your Ruth. There we go.
Yes, you're Rufus.
Your moments as well. If you've survived something, if you've overcome something, if you've lost something, then you have had a Ruth experience. Absolutely. And we just want to connect with you. And we feel like this is just a growing session for ourselves, as well as we feel like it's going to be a growing session for others. There might be things that you never even really kind of thought about or have even discussed, and Ruth actually brings up so much, I think, within everybody. And it's always the typical, oh, we're looking for a Boaz. No, this isn't about we're looking for Boaz. It's a whole lot more to it when you really look into the story of Ruth. Right. And it kind of gives more even a direction of where we need to be going in life. It even talks about the fact of how we trust God in those situations that seem to be really difficult. So this is just a good way to be able for all of us to connect with one another, whether you're male, whether you're female, whether you're married, whether you're single. I really feel like this is just going to be an awesome series. And so I'm going to be quiet now so Coco can tell you more.
You did such a phenomenal job.
Yes, you did.
Like Tiffany said, it's a video series and it will consist of 4 different videos because, as you all know, the book of Ruth is 4 chapters. And each of us have taken apart at least one chapter and really digressed, looked over it, reviewed it, asked the Holy Spirit, what is it that you're saying to your people at this time? This is a teaching series. This is not a preaching series, and we're not trying to cram anything down anyone's throat. However, we do want to convey what the Holy Spirit has shown us concerning the book of Ruth. Like Tiffany said, it's so many things outside of the Ruth Boaz experience that has been, I guess, kind of in a sense, already been told. That story has already been told. So we're kind of coming at it from a different angle. I love it because it's available for everybody. It's going to be on our Facebook, on the church's Facebook page, which means that you can, curl up on your couch, get your girlfriends, get your guy friends over, and just have a nice little surprise every single time we release the video. Final, of course, we'll have a live Q&A session where everything will kind of wrap up, and we have a nice little surprise that will be coming with that as well. But essentially, and I'll just kind of get to it because I know you're like, what is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? So God gave me a dream. It was actually a dream, and in this dream, it was myself as well as 3 other women, and we were all in the elevator with one gentleman. And in this elevator, the gentleman that was there, he reached out his hand and he introduced himself to all of us. And he introduced himself as Obed. And I was thinking to myself, not a common name.
Yeah.
But at the time in the dream, it kind of abruptly just ended as we were ascending up in the elevator. And I knew that it was a whole lot more to the vision, to the dream, than just what I was able to see. So later that day, I kind of wrote down what I saw in the dream, and the name Obed kept sticking out. It just kept sticking out. So I finally went to my Bible dictionary and realized that actually Obed was the son of Ruth and Boaz. And at the time, I didn't read the entire book of Ruth in entirety. So to find out that God had given me a dream, And I saw all the ladies there. We were all a part of this very significant, pivotal moment that God was saying, I want you all to do this. So it's so much more than just a great idea or something new trend that's going on as far as, okay, let's now teach about the book of Ruth. Right. No, this is a God ordained appointment, and I'm just thrilled. I'm excited to see what everybody's going to kind of pull out of it. You'll get to see us all interact together. We get to do it all the time outside of this, which is cool, but you'll get to see it on camera as well. So I'll quit talking because, as you can see, I talk a lot, but hand it over to the other ladies.
Yes, and understand, this is not 10 ways to get a husband.
No.
No.
If that was the case, we would all.
Yes, we would have used it on ourselves first. You know, see if it works.
Yes.
So we're not trying to tell you how to get a husband. What we do want to just share our experiences, you know, during our single season, and just encourage you during your single season, you know, definitely to do it God's way, definitely to show you that God's way does work. And so that's what we're wanting to do. And it's going to be amazing. It's going to be phenomenal. I can't wait for y'all to hear what the Lord has given us. It's going to be awesome, and you're going to enjoy it.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So stay tuned. The first video will launch on next Sunday.
Yes.
Cool.
Next Sunday, it'll be available on the church's website, so all you have to do is just log in. I know everybody's on social media anyway.
All the time.
I mean, I know Sundays, outside of your, you know, your reality shows and everything else that's going on.
Nap time.
Yes,
the mommy nap time. You know, and you know, of course, if you miss the time that it's actually broadcast, you can always play the replay. We want you all to comment, to ask questions, to chime in, to get involved, be engaged as much as possible in this series, because you never know. We may actually say, hey, this viewer such and such, you know, ask this question, and kind of advance some things around. We want to make this as interactive as absolutely possible. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. Next Sunday it will launch, and I'm so excited to be working with you.
Marching forward.
Yes. March forward.
Yes.
Yes.
So God bless. And anything else, ladies?
That's it.
That's a wrap.
See you soon.
Bye.